To complete your enrollment, I shall need a lock of your hair, a drop of your blood, and a credit card for incidentals. Please note the blood is tax-deductible. I'm afraid if you are looking to enroll in a certain other school for witchcraft and wizardry, they're already full. But fear not, we haze the crap out of them all year. Everyone, grab your shovels! So what you're saying is that your presence at this school is an accident? How very interesting. This school is going to eat you alive. Well, the killing of a magical owl is likely to doom you to a grisly fate. But you're lucky it wasn't a magical chicken. My nightmares are filled with the clucking of the damned. Teaching you the ways of the forbidden arts is much too dangerous. It would more than likely drive you insane. Actually, on second thought, turn to page 394. We shall now separate you into a house based on your personality. There's brave beavers, sneaky penguins, snobby cats, or bread. I have a feeling I know which house you're going to wind up in. Someone snuck a deadly viper into my bath last night, and I must discover who did it. I have many house points to award. Such a beautiful and troubling death that would have been. Don't miss broom practice this afternoon. No, not flying class. There are other things you can do with a broom. Terrible things. Make sure you purchase a good quality wand before classes begin. Make sure it is of sufficient length and made of sturdy materials. They go through a beating, and you don't want yours breaking halfway through. Fun fact, the gaze of the basilisk will make you hard. But if this hardness lasts for more than 4 hours, please contact an aura, because you've likely been turned to stone and are dead. I have a confession. I have been slipping all sorts of interesting things into your coffee, and your toothpaste, shampoo, eye drops. Basically, if it's touched your body, I have probably poisoned it. I am not only the school headmaster, I also teach the defense against the dark, sexy arts class. Also, the dark, sexy arts class. There's simply nothing more titillating than a conflict of interest. Ah, I see you're curious why I conceal my eyes. Well, if they are indeed windows to the soul, imagine mine are less windows and more hell portals to the blind eternities. Also, I can admire cleavage completely undetected. Oh, sneaking around at night, are we? Muddling in the affairs of evil wizards and witches, neglecting your homework for delinquent adventures? I'm so proud of you. 10 points to bread. I hear you have your mother's eyes. If you lend them to me, I can make a truly startling hallucinogenic. Or, wait, this is one of those metaphors, isn't it? Oh, stupid metaphors. Today, we will be studying some fantastic beasts and where to find them. But we will no longer be using our wands to capture them. Please take out your new regulation, pocket balls, and follow me into the tall grass. I have taken a liking to you. As such, I shall give you a choice. I can transform you into a small woodland creature and make you my familiar until the end of your days. Or we can date casually. Consider your options and get back to me. All right, for your midterm exam, you must use the dark, sexy arts to seduce me. I will be using a number of very dangerous spells to defend myself. Don't worry, I am in no real danger. Ready when you are, Tiger. They say that love is the most powerful magic on Earth. I say that significantly underestimates the effectiveness of lightning magic. Observe, I shall demonstrate. Last night, I did some time traveling. And by that, I mean I mixed a bunch of potions together, drank them, and blacked out. I was spooning my broom when I awoke. Good times. Come quick! The Brave Beaver House is about to win the House Cup this year, and I need to award some emergency points. Oh, you tied your shoes today! 100 points to bread. Best headmaster ever! Did you put your name into the ring of fire? She said calmly. I do not recommend drinking and spellcasting, unless you're a fan of awesome explosions and mayhem. because then I recommend it highly indeed. Pew pew, zap zap. Have you summoned your patronize charm yet? The form it takes can tell you much about your essence. Mine takes the form of a shark on fire. I summon him and he just screams. It's so metal. Have you heard of the Nook of Necessity? It's a breakfast nook that appears from time to time with the things you need most. It's been following me around lately, fully stocked with whips, handcuffs, blindfolds, etc. Just FYI. I created a new dark, sexy art spell just for you. It's called Many, Many Tentacles. But don't worry, it's just a name. It's only 2 or 3 tentacles max. We can handle them. Today, I awarded 1 million house points to the brave beavers. Then, I disbanded their house and fed them to the 3-headed cat in the basement. I really am not the best person to have unconditional power. I understand that the Dark Lord tried to cast a killing curse on you, but it only left a scar. I understand that this scar is unflattering and in an intimate location. I very much wish to see this scar. If you hear any rumors about me drinking unicorn blood, it's all a lie. Digestion denatures unicorn blood. It must be free-based, or you're going to ruin it. You can be my chosen one anytime. I give you my heart. Please keep it on ice and hide it from the relevant magical authorities. You're magical. So much so, you make me say asinine things, like how magical you are. Oh dear, judging by the looks of you, this franchise has really gone downhill. Watch your step. I released thousands of spiders in here just before you came in. Also, I gave them adorable little knives. So cute. Excellent news. According to the prophecy, you are the comic relief. I was betting on tragic side character, so you must be thrilled. Late again for class. Once more and you'll have a date with the whacking willow. And trust me when I say that you won't enjoy it. Fly, my pretties! Oh, excuse me. I was just practicing. Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I wouldn't know, of course, what with the horrible truth about my eyes. Okay, one's out, everyone, and turn to page 5. I award you 1 house point just for being adorable. Also because I love crushing the hopes and dreams of the other houses. Undressing me with your eyes, are we? You would have more luck with a clothes banishing spell. I could show you several. Boo! I'm scary. No, really, I feed on your hopes and dreams. I'm sort of a monster. Your tickling is so atrocious, I can now see thestrals. No, you're going to make me cackle. Keep your one to yourself. I sincerely hope this is foreplay, because if your intentions are pure, you have a poor understanding of personal boundaries. I'm going to send this to the Shadow Realm. I don't care if that's not an appropriate reference. I don't like this thing. This gift is poorly executed. See me after class. And speaking of executions, this is an adequate gift, but if you're going to become a true master of the dark, sexy arts, you need to increase your budget a little, and your freakiness a lot. This is a wonderful gift. I will perform the necessary and forbidden rituals to ensure it lasts forever. Thank you. You almost make me want to forget my lost love and move on with my life. Almost. You know me too well, it seems. Thank you. You have a fascinating aura. I would love nothing more than to experiment on it with all manner of dark spells and curses. Oh, very well. I shall resist the urge to violate you with barbed tendrils, but you shall fetch me coffees and say my hair looks pretty. Fair trade. It seems like you might have some magical talent yet, but you are in terrible danger if you remain at the school. Are you sure you wish to continue? Well, far be it from me to put the safety and well-being of a student above their ill-conceived plans for glory. Welcome to Snogwarts. Are you enjoying the defense against the dark, sexy arts class? Are you finding your textbook illustrations illuminating? That's the spirit. And just think, in a few semesters we'll be moving to live demonstrations. Those are extra educational. You know, I'm starting to enjoy our little visits. The strange sexual tension, the obvious implication that I'm the villain. It's all so amusing, don't you think? Who knows? If things continue the way they are, we might even wind up as rivals. Oh, or sworn enemies. How stimulating. Well, your grades are back and you're doing rather well. I'm surprised. What you lack in knowledge, you seem to make up for in raw talent. Are you holding out on me? That's good to hear. I would hate for you to suddenly come down with a case of the tried to lie to Vellatrix and died. I hear it's been going around lately. Would you care to go for a broom ride tonight? I've been cooped up all day, casting all sorts of forbidden magic on my students, and could use a break. It's funny, I've been studying the dark, sexy arts for a century, yet all of the mushy romantic stuff is still such a mystery to me. Maybe there's more to life than naughty proclivities and taboo fetishes. I have decided that you are indeed a most peculiar and interesting creature. If it weren't against most magical laws, I might capture you in a bottle and keep you in my pocket. Would you settle for a romantic partner? Wonderful! Although if that keep you in my pocket thing ever sounds enticing, you let me know. I found myself yearning for your presence, dreaming of your voice, imagining your lips. Do you know what I'm talking about? Ha! Well, maybe something akin to that. If I were to actually experience the sensation of real love, I'm fairly certain I would burst into flames. Let's go with amorous for now. Well, now you've graduated. Now you can go off into the wide world, have children, give them goofy names. But I hope you'll still think of me. I would like you to kiss me now and mean it. I promise to do the same. The moon and I are old allies. She has provided the backlighting for more than a few of my, shall we say, misadventures. She's a good egg. I enjoyed our time by the ocean, imagining all the horrors of the deep, burning our flesh with the sun. Oh, and the popsicles! Oh, what a wonderful date. There's nothing like the crackle of dead leaves to remind me that life is temporary, and we must all eventually succumb to the icy hand of death. Also, I'm glad my hat didn't blow away. I enjoyed the movie, but I feel like the franchise is losing its way. Why did they need to split it into 2 parts? Every occasion demands proper attire. Thus, I am dressed properly for swimming, diving, and the creation of graphic fan fiction. Ah, I see the master has now become the student. Well, that's fine with me. I adore these little skirts. Now, teach me something. Every Dark Lord or Lady needs their paramour. Now, let's make some Horcruxes, so we can be together forever. They warned you the devil would be attractive. I see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I know when you've been bad or good. So be bad, for goodness sake. I love the fact that you have successfully graduated, and yet you still drop by to pester me here at the school. I'm not sure if I pity you or admire you. Care to humour some rank sentimentality and hold my hand for a while? No funny business. I just like the feel of your hand in mine. I'm going to make some deliveries today. Oh, don't ask. It's a summer job I've been doing since I was a kid. Want to come along? A student threw a handful of sand at me and called me a sandwich. So I threw a desert at him and notified his next of kin. Want to meet my 3-headed kitty of death? Her name is Schnookums, and she guards my chamber of secrets. I mean, my other chamber of secrets. You know what they say. Once you go magic, it only ends tragic. I will give you anything your heart desires. Just say the magic word. No, not please. It's Ungra Hana Ila Ula Usi Mahalais. I give you credit. You can do more with a finger than most wizards can do with a whole wand. Speaking of which, I would love a massage. Do you believe in magic? Well, no need. Belief suggests an element of doubt, and we clearly do magic every day. Get your head out of the clouds. I promise someday I'll show you what my eyes look like, but for now, I can tell just how much you're enjoying sanity and the ability to sleep through the night. I won't take that away from you just for kicks. You are an affront to dignity and poise, but gosh, if you aren't just the most adorable little Nargle. Tickle me like that again, and I shall award the house cup to the brave beavers. I mean it. Oh, my word, the sound of laughter makes me uncomfortable. Why don't you do something that makes me scream? Thank you, my dear. You have a way with giving me the things I want. It's your best quality. What a sweet gesture. Allow me to return the favor with several acts for which there are no names nor words to describe. It'll be, well, something for sure. Thank you. I love it when my students bribe me. It shows they're paying attention. Last night I was up until the witching hour, and I am definitely feeling it today. I've got to admit I'm no junior witch anymore. Vellatrix needs her beauty sleep. Voila! Vellatrix has arrived! Abandon hope, all ye who enter her. I sure hope I don't die in some beautifully tragic act of self-sacrifice. I want to get blown up. Is that a wand in your pocket? Because there's obviously something magical happening in those pants. I highly recommend a glorious pair of breasts such as mine. It adds +5 to your charm-based attacks. In fact, I barely ever have to cast anything to get what I want. Case in point, be a dear and fetch me something hot and bracing. Now, it's time for a very special lesson in the dark, sexy arts. Make sure you're hydrated, grab your wand, and come with me to my office. Does my form please you? I can take many others. I can also mix and match if you happen to prefer that rather dangerous path to pleasure. Are you surprised by what you see? Were you expecting something more frightening? Well, fear not. One's appearance should always lure in their prey. In the old days, we used to do a lot less books and wands and a lot more naked dancing around a fire. Call me old-fashioned, I guess. As you can see, I'll let you see everything else before I ever let you see my eyes. Well, I hope you're not just going to stand there smiling. My defenses are down, and my interest is piqued. Now is the time for action. Come closer. I'll show you how to get into the Chamber of Secrets. Your final exam begins now. Show me all of your skills, everything you've learned at Snogwarts. Hit me with your best shot. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I'm lying. I'm not sure what spell you were trying to cast just now, but it certainly tickled my fancy. Whoops, sorry. The evil laugh is an involuntary thing. No need to be concerned. Aw, I love it when you tickle me. Hey, why don't we transform your fingers into horrible tentacle abominations for old time's sake? Stop it. If I laugh too much, I'll burst into flames. It's against my alignment. Admit it, getting me naked was the ultimate goal for learning magic. I mean, that's the reason I learned it. Don't worry, I'm not really naked. I'm wearing an invisibility cloak. I don't know what the big deal is about public nudity. I've been walking around the school naked all day, and I haven't heard one complaint. How adorable. One of your little girlfriends is plotting my demise. I think I shall stuff her full of straw and have her scare the crows. The little murderous schoolgirl that follows you around is absolutely precious. I would love to teach her all manner of dark occult magic. Hands-on. I asked the sorting ball gag which house your scary school friend would be sorted into. It said she was a perfect candidate for Sneaky Penguin, so I've pre-sorted her into Bread House. I do hope she applies. I'm going to curse your serial killer to a fate worse than death. An infinite development cycle for her game. Ooh, I'm going to enjoy invading that girl's mind tonight. It isn't often you get a front row seat to such deranged thoughts, such dreams of chronic and sustained cruelty. What's a little murder between friends? Welcome to Snogwarts. Truly remarkable. No one has ever lasted so long or screamed so little with me. All right, it's your turn. I'm completely yours to play with. The safety word is Leviosa. Show me your full power. Still at it, my love? Still trying to woo the black twisted darkness? Still trying to tame my wicked heart? Aw, you're sweet. Give us a kiss. I'm honestly picturing you in a little uniform, maybe with some bat wings. Is any of this a deal breaker? You're either a kindred spirit or very, very stupid, but I find I'm pretty much attracted to both, so you're killing it. If our love story was a book, it would be at least 7 lengthy tomes by now. Still interested in reading more? Then let the story continue. We'll write fan fiction if we have to.